one and all. Welcome back to another edition of the Average Guy's Guide to Life podcast. You know who I am. You know what this is, you bitch. Are you ready to wander aimlessly with me through this podcasting experience? I have nothing for you. I have absolutely nothing. The only thing that keeps you listening to this right now is the sound of my velvety smooth voice. It is deep into the quarantine era of our existence. People are stuck indoors and hoarding toilet paper and sanitizer and all sorts of paper towels. People are hoarding food, locked inside, losing their jobs, losing their minds. I feel for all you folks. I really do. I am not experiencing any of those things. I'm not one of those crazy fucking apocalypse preppers. I don't have a deep freezer full of elk or deer or bear meat. I don't have a year's supply of bleach. But I am going through it with you. Life gets tricky, man. It gets fucking tricky. I, for one, even though my day-to-day experience hasn't changed, it has altered and it has been kind of noticeable. You know, less cars on the street, less people willing to stand close to you. It's just been weird, you know. Like, for example, I take a public bus to work. And one thing that has been consistent about taking a bus, a neighborhood or city bus, you have to put your fare in, right? But the buses seem to have foregone this entire thing, and they said, fuck it, we don't even want you close to our drivers. They taped off with yellow caution tape the front of the bus, and they allow passengers on the back for free. This is something I should video record just to have a memory of, because this is some wild shit. Like, the fare is how you pay your drivers, right? Am I missing this? But it's just one of the ways our lives have been altered, or my life specifically has been altered. I know other people out there are going through much more horrendous shit than I am. You know, the most horrendous thing I have to experience is still having to go to fucking work and maybe accidentally bump into somebody that's fucking contagious. But that's neither here nor there. How's your week going so far, or early in this week? Damn, I can't speak. My brain is broken. It's fucking broken, folks. It is a fucking nationwide quarantine, social distancing, but you cannot tell that to the children that are playing basketball right outside of my house right now. And it is probably 39 degrees. 39 degrees, and they're out there in their backyard shooting the hoop. And it's funny because you can't, like, even if the social distancing thing wasn't a thing, you cannot, explain this to someone that lives in one of the warmer climates, like someone from Cali or Florida or Texas or some shit. I live in the Midwest. Like, it's 39 degrees, and that's considered warm. And these kids are outside as I speak, shooting the basketball in coats. You're playing basketball like in winter gear. It's fucking crazy. That's that Midwest tough attitude. You spoiled fuckers that live in those sunshine states, go fuck yourself. because there's some real shit here. You play basketball when it's about to snow in a few minutes, and it's March, bitch. It's fucking March. Um, but yeah, the children, they don't realize what the fuck is going on, and who's to blame them? They got other shit to worry about. Like, what the fuck do I do with my first boner? What the fuck do I do with this? What is this? What's going on with my body? Like, human beings, they're so fucking weird to me. We consider our anatomy and our biology normal. We consider the life that we live every day to be normal. But being 11 years old or 12 years old, you only been on this earth for 12 years. And next thing you know, a part of your body starts to fill up with blood and get hard. Like, can you just imagine? Like, imagine if any other part of your body did that. Imagine. Like, what if you were just waking up one day and all of a sudden you're fucking, I don't know, your arm just filled up with blood and it got really stiff and you couldn't bend it. And if you bend it, it hurts. When you be like, what the fuck is going on? What is this? What is this? We're weird. We're fucking weird. I am in possession of a weird creature as well. I have a leopard gecko. A leopard gecko. Damn, I'm retarded. Oh, I can't say that word. Oh no, political correctness. But I have a leopard gecko, and talk about a fucking weird thing. It has 2 holes on the side of its head, and I'm guessing that's what it uses for ears, I guess. But it's just 2 holes. It's literally 2 holes that you can see directly through, from one hole to the other hole, like straight through their head. You can see through their head. So I guess we aren't as weird as that, but fuck, I'm guessing that thing looks at me and thinks I'm fucking weird looking, even though it's fucking a lizard covered in spots. Yeah, so like I said, I have nothing for you. I have nothing for you. We are fucking wandering. We are wandering through the fog and trying to get through this thing, trying to get through this ordeal. And we are all documenting this era of our lives. Hey, my name is Era. So how about that? And, we're all experiencing things differently. My life hasn't changed very much. But like I said, other lives may have changed drastically, But one thing that hasn't changed is fucking greed, man. Fucking greed. I don't want to say baffles. I think that's a word that I use too much. But fuck it. It fucking baffles me. It baffles me how greedy some government bodies can be. For example, and I'm going to be really personal and open with you right now. My driving privileges have been revoked since the year 2011. Why? Well, partially because I allowed it to happen. I didn't want to go through the hoops and grab the metaphorical brass ring that the government has put up there for me to grasp to consider myself an eligible driver. But there's another reason. Outside of those brass hoops and jumping through rings of fire and paying them unreasonable sums of money. That's a thing too. But it's because the system that they have in place makes you have to pay them. You are a walking ATM to a lot of large cities. For example, Chicago, the place in which I am suspended for driving. I didn't hit anyone. I've never had a car accident a day in my life. I've never had a DUI. I've never had a DWI. I haven't had any sort of moving violation. They got me for expired stickers. And if you don't know what a sticker is, if you live in one of those wonderful places like I currently live, where you don't need a sticker to park somewhere, there are places like Chicago where they make shit up. Like they literally make things up that you have to put on your vehicle to say that your vehicle belongs here. Not your driver's license being from that state doesn't matter. Your state ID being from that state doesn't matter. Your driver's license plates don't matter if they reflect that state. Your license sticker doesn't matter. You have to have specific stickers on your windshield. You know what I'm talking about? Who said this? Who created this dumb shit? Who created this shit? You know? Someone just said, how the fuck can we get more money out of people? Like, what do we do? What do we do? We're not getting enough. How about we make a holographic sticker that they have to place on their windshield? You know? So this is what they got me for. And they got me for 2000, I think, from back in 2011, current to current. And I just called and talked to the robotic lady. You know who I'm talking about. Everybody talks to the robot lady. And the robot lady tells me in 2020 that my driving privileges are still suspended. Why? Why? Why is this? Why? Like there should be a deadline, you know? Like you've seen it up to this point. It's almost been a decade. You see I'm not paying this shit. You see I don't care. You see that it isn't a violent offense or a negligence offense. You see this. You have this evidence, but yet you still want to collect from me because I am one of your walking ATMs. Doesn't matter how long ago it was. Doesn't matter. You still need your money to fund what? I don't know. What are you funding? Because the streets are still fucked up. The schools are still fucked up. The jails are still fucked up, even though you keep jamming motherfuckers in there for similar offenses to mine. You just jamming motherfuckers in the prison. Where is this money going? This ticket for not having a sticker money. And this quote unquote court cost money. You telling me it costs me money for just showing up? It costs me money for just walking in the building. Okay, go fuck yourself, bitch. Go fuck yourself. Go eat a dick covered in baked beans. You stupid bitch. All of you. All of you. Because this is the dumbest system ever. It's dumb. It's like you're making people not want to live there. Because not only is the price of living super irrational in places like Chicago, like fucking irrational. If you want a 3-bedroom apartment in a decent neighborhood, not good, just decent. You want a 3-bedroom apartment in a decent neighborhood, be ready to come out of $2,000. And it's not a big apartment. It's a relatively small apartment. You're still going to be out $2,000. Just because you want to live in a neighborhood where you might not get shot. But you might get shot, but you might not get shot. You want to live in a neighborhood where you definitely won't get shot? You should be ready to fork over about $5,000 for a 1-bedroom. You goofy son of a bitch. This shit is so stupid. So stupid. And people still do it. People still do it and participate in this shit. They don't realize they're being fucking squeezed for every penny that they got. And you stay. People stay. Why? Why? I don't know. I just asked myself the question like I had an answer, but I really didn't. I mean, I guess because, you know, you want to live in Chicago. You want to have the prestige of staying in a big city like Chicago. and you want to rep your teams, and you want to rep your city, and you want to be surrounded by the ambiance and the big tall buildings and the structures, and you want to be able to be surrounded by people, just people stacked on top of fucking people. I bet you can't appreciate none of that shit now. All you goofy ass locked indoors, all of you, rethink your life. Rethink your fucking life. Because right now, can't none of y'all dumbass go to work. And you're not making no money. So how the fuck is you paying that $5,000 to stay in that cramped one bedroom in a neighborhood where you definitely won't get shot, where you definitely won't get fed either? You dumb bitch. You definitely ain't getting no fucking toilet paper neither. So what the fuck is, like, you're not making any money and you can't wipe your ass. You know? While the motherfuckers that's making all this dumb shit up, the stickers on the windshields, these motherfuckers are wiping their ass with the money that you're not making. What the fuck is going on? What's going on right now? What the fuck is going on right now? You know? And this is my rant, not to you. Not to you, because I love you. This is my rant towards the fucking system. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's not right. You know? People are out here fucking struggling, like struggling for real. Like before this shit hit. And maybe they need their vehicle. That is their form of income. Before Ubers, motherfuckers used to have hood taxis. You know, it was just some nigga in a Lincoln Town Car that would pick you up. He didn't have no fucking yellow cab. He didn't have no fucking glowing light on his fucking roof of his car. It was just some nigga that you knew. And all he did was drive other motherfuckers around, you know, neighborhoods and shit. For a flat fee. He didn't have no running meter, just a flat fee. That is his form of income. And he barely making it. He barely making it. You know? This sad motherfucker. You know? Drinking MD 2020. Or maybe some Colt 45. This sad sack of shit. Barely got enough to feed his 2 children. And his busted baby mama. He got his fucking driving gig. And maybe he worked overnight as a janitor. Or a custodian. You know? And all of a sudden you take away his license because he ain't got a fucking holographic sticker on his windshield. Next thing you know, his income's been cut in half. Just so you can wipe your ass with his fucking 20s and his tears. Go fuck yourself, state of Illinois. Go fuck yourself. Seriously. And that was my rant on the state of Illinois. And will I pay them? Hell no. They can eat a dick. They can eat a dick fucking dipped in gravy. You know? Just eat that motherfucker. Still don't understand. Still don't understand it. But on to better news, right? Because I am not just a, you know, ranting asshole on the internet. I am a real person. Just like all of you. And I understand that people are going through trying times. And today I did something just, you know, for no reason. Just because. I was at the store to buy some padding for my bed. Just to make it a little more comfortable. So I don't wake up, you know, with fucking back spasms. Probably need a new mattress, but that's neither here nor there. Maybe one day I'll get sponsored by a mattress company and they'll fucking send one. Here's to you, Purple. Here's to you, the other one. What the fuck is the other one? I don't know. Motherfuckers send mattresses in boxes now. Think about how crazy that is. But anyway. Here's to you, fuckers. Send me a mattress. But anyway. I was buying mattress pads. For my back. And some guy in front of me was buying food. And he was having complications buying his food. So he swiped his card, and apparently his card wasn't working. And at first they thought it was the machine, and He was like, oh, I thought I had some money on there. I didn't. My check, my unemployment check was supposed to come today. It didn't. And I just walked up behind and I was like, just add his shit to my total. I don't know why the fuck I said that. Like, it just popped into my brain out of nowhere. I don't know why the fuck I did that. But I was, just fucking add it to my total. Go ahead. It's all good, guy. It was an older man. He looked like he was really down on his luck. And he looked really appreciative, and I didn't do it for a thank you or none of that. I just wanted the guy to, get the fuck out the line, like move. I got places to go and things to see, fucker. Like, it's quarantine time. I'm not trying to be out here surrounded by everyone that's possibly infected and contagious. Move. Get your fucking food. I'll pay for it. Move, bitch. Move. That's secretly the reason I did it. I didn't do it for any pats on the back. I did it so I wouldn't be surrounded by people that's eventually going to turn into zombies. God damn it. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. It feels good to help other people, though. I'm not doing it for thank yous or none of that shit. I'm not one of those pretentious assholes. Smug look on my face like, it's okay. Go along. Yes, I did this for you. You're very welcome. I did this for you. Never forget. I did this for you. No, not one of those people. I just did it. I just did it. Seemed like he was down on his luck. I've been there. Fucking been there. So hopefully he's eating whatever the fuck he bought. He's got a full belly. And I guess that's what I'm going to say my advice for the week is. Just do things for others in this very trying time. And don't do it for a fucking thank you. And don't do it for a pat on the back. Just do it because we're all the same weird ass fucking species. Like I was talking about men earlier, but women are just as fucking weird. Walking around with a fucking giant cavity. Well, I'm not going to say giant. Well, some of y'all, it's a fucking giant. But walking around with a cavity, like a hole, right at the bottom of your fucking torso. It's just a hole. And it bleeds once a month. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? And then when you like something, you like something that's getting you all hot and bothered, it starts getting wet. There's a hole in your body that fucking moisturizes when it's ready to have something put inside of it. What the fuck are people? What the fuck? Just imagine if any other hole of your body just started fucking perspirating, but not with sweat. Just started moisturizing, like liquid just started coming out of your body. Not your mouth, because that's weird too. But not your mouth. Just imagine, just a hole on your body just starts getting wet. Like what if when you got aroused, like your ear started leaking? Just some weird ass fluid just starts pouring out of your ears. That would be weird, wouldn't it? Well, having fucking fluid falling out of a hole at the bottom of your torso is fucking weird too. A fucking hole that's shaped like two folded pieces of bologna. It's a weird looking spot, that thing. It's very weird. Very weird. But anyway, that's my goal. Do for others. Just try to help your fellow person. And don't think about how weird they are. Just do for them. Do something that is in support of us being one giant organism. Because that's what we are as people. We are one giant organism that covers this entire planet, damn near. And we should be supporting each other. That's how I feel. If you don't feel the same way, fine. Go join your other sociopaths and, charge people for stickers on windows. Because that's where you belong. bitch. Anyway, that's going to be the podcast for today. Stay your bitch ass inside. Stay your bitch ass away from other bitch asses. And I'll see you. Bye.